All right, so here we are with Cad40. Now we're going to use the same setup that we used from the last thing that we did, okay? The little chapter 7 practice that we did. We set up all our layers and everything like that. We're going to use that, so once again, go to new. All right, now notice, since we reopened it, McLean's template is right up on the top, okay? But if you don't have it there, just go down to Browse Templates, and then go to where you put your template. You guys should have saved it under Documents, okay? And I'll just grab mine for where I saved mine at. McLean's template. And we're there, okay? I got all my layers and everything's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put a save on this, okay? And we're gonna call this Cad40. All right, notice it has updated the Cad40. Okay, so now what we've got here is we got what they call the shaft guide, okay? In this one, we're gonna do two views. We're gonna do the top view and the front view. We're gonna start with the top view, okay? Make sure you're on object lines. Go ahead and do a diameter, okay? So we'll pop this out. Our diameter is going to be 0.75. All right, then we've got a radius on top of that one. It's a radius of 0.75, so we'll change center radius, 0.75. All right, now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, and I'm gonna do a line from the quadrant, very top. We're gonna come over this way, and that wants to be 1.75 to the end, so 1.75. And then we'll look down, and it's 0.6, and then it comes back to here. Now, all we gotta do is trim this out, so go to trim that out. Now we've got a fillet, okay? The fillet is 0.125. So we go fillet, right click on radius, 0.125, and we're gonna have one here. Space bar here, hit more space bar there. And we got a circle that's in here. So I'm gonna bring me a line from the center, and I'm gonna come over 0.4, and that's where I'm going to put my circle. Now the circle is going to be a diameter of 0.25. Now I can erase this helper line. All right, now the general rule that I've been putting forth is we want these to be, let me get the construction line, and we're going to start here at the lower quadrant, and we're going to come down 1.5. That's my spacing. All right. Now, we want to go from here to here. So, back to object line. I'm going to line up with the corner here. I say I am. I know it's going to be 0.3, that's 0.75, right? Because that was our radius. So I'm going to come over here. It's not going to give me the green line. So I'll just go for 0.75. Whole height of this thing is 1. All right, remember 0.75 times 2 is 1.5. All right, and our thickness of the top is going to be 0.25 down. So if this is 1 and we're subtracting 0.25 from that, that'd be 1 minus 0.25 is 0.75. And I'm just going to line it with this. I say I am, it didn't grab, there we go. Keep it green. And we're going up 0.25. All right, now all we got to do is extend. And we're going to extend 2 times. So we hit extend, and we're going to grab this one first, and we're going to grab that one second. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now we need our hidden lines, and remember how we made center lines, right? So I'm going to go back, center lines, and center mark, right? Pick this one. Pick that one. So there's our center lines. All right. Change to our hidden line. It's fighting me today. Come on. Oh, I see why. That is not long enough. We'll just go over here. I'll have to trim that one off, but that's okay. Now, notice how that was trying to get the midpoint. You don't want the midpoint, you want perpendicular. So, see, now it says perpendicular, that's where you're going to click. And I'm just going to trim that one off. There we go. Now, I can grab that one, copy it, and we'll go from quadrant there. copy this one as well. All right, so now we got a circle in the middle of this, right? So I'm gonna grab this whole thing, copy, pick the center, touch there, drag across, touch there, drag up, and they'll snap together. And that's where you put that one. Now we can erase our helper line, and we've got our top and our front views. Now, all we have to do now is dimension it. And if you look at the book, it gives you all the dimensions. So we'll go ahead and change to the dimension layer, and we'll start dimensioning, okay? So let's do our linears first. So we'll grab that one. Okay. Now, do you see how it's putting it out there? Also, if you'll look, except for the text, all of our stuff just has 2 dimensions, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and place this one. Now, I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to drag it back in the middle, okay? See that midpoint? Now, it's too big. Okay, I want my number to be smaller. So I'm going to go back here to this button right here beside mechanical. I'm going to modify, and I want to change my primary units to just 2 past the decimal, okay? I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to hit close. There. Now we've got it better, okay? All right. Now our next one, once again, larger dimensions go outside of smaller ones, so I'm going to put this one above it. Now see how I'm spacing it about evenly? You want about the same space here and here, okay? So that's got those 2. Now let's do our linears going up. So we got one here. And then we got one outside of that one that goes that. Now see how that 60's here? I'm going to grab that and put it right in the middle here. And it'll give you that, see that dot, that midpoint dot? There we go. Now I want to pull that out a little bit more, so I'm just going to grab this end dot here and come out just a touch more. And then we've got good spacing there, okay? So now we've got to get our diameters and our radius. So let's get our diameter first. We'll pick this one and go up here. Repeat, pick this one and go down here. All right, and then we'll get our radius. Pick here, get our radius. And it put another thing in there for us. All right, so that's got the top one done. Now on the bottom one, let's go back to linear. Let's get our linears first. So we'll do one that goes to here. We'll bring it out. Now remember what I said. We'll grab this, drag it in here, right on that midpoint. And do another one and go all the way up and bring it outside of that. Now we'll do one more, and it's going to be here for this one. And then we'll drag this one in here. All right, so that's got that. Now all we need is our diameter here, and we're done. So we'll click diameter, pick that, and we'll go beneath it here. All right, so the only thing that's left now is these 3. We're going to do that same thing that we did with the last one. We're going to get text, okay? And we want to put it, we'll put it here. Don't forget to change your text size here, okay? Let's go with the 0.0938, okay? Forget to hit enter. Now, make sure your caps lock is on. Rounds, and we'll just abbreviate that. Now I need that to be longer because I want it to be on one line, so make sure I grab this and pull it out until that does that. Then we can just close our text editor and move that wherever we want it. I'm thinking it might be better here. Hit escape. View cube, top. That's going to center our plot for us. Then we come back over here, plot, okay? Now to bring this up, remember to set this to monochrome. Say yes. Set this to AutoCAD PDF. Make sure it's on full bleed, center the plot, and let's preview it. All right, that looks pretty good. Now see how the lines have thickness now, okay? Even if you had the thickness changed on the other one, it would still show up thick on this, okay? But let's go ahead and turn that in. And you'll save yours under Documents. All right, so this will be CAD model, and we'll save that. And we're done with CAD 40. See you on the next one.